Welcome back friends, welcome back in another video tutorial. So today we will going to discuss about another kind of bacterial resistance that is known as NDM-1. Okay, so we have already discussed about MRSA. This MRSA, if you want to know about MRSA, then I would like to recommend you to go and search about MRSA in Staphylococcus aureus video lecture series, then you can surely find it out. And I would also try to give the link of the MRSA in the description box. And today we will going to discuss about NDM-1. Okay, so let's start this video. So first of all, we have to know about the full form of NDM-1. Okay, so the full form of NDM-1 is New Delhi metallo-beta-lactamase 1. Okay, so as its full form suggests, it is clear that NDM-1 is an enzyme. Okay, so let's talk about the history of the NDM-1 first. So NDM-1 was first observed in New Delhi in the year 2009 in December. Okay, and according to a Swedish national who fell ill because of the antibiotic resistant bacterial infection, and he claimed that he have acquired this infection in New Delhi, and on the name of New Delhi the strain or the enzyme name was given, that is New Delhi metallo-beta-lactamase 1. Okay, so after research or after investigation, it was observed that particular Swedish national was actually infected with carbapenem resistant Klebsiella pneumonia strain bearing a novel gene called NDM-1. Okay, so it is clear that NDM-1 gene is producing something that providing bacteria a special type of new resistance. Okay, so let me told you that NDM-1 gene produces a kind of enzyme. Okay, this enzyme is nothing but a enzyme who have the ability to destroy beta-lactam antibiotics. Okay, mainly the carbapenem antibiotics family. Okay, so we can name those enzymes as carbapenamase that I have written here. Okay, so that means the bacteria who have the ability to produce NDM-1 enzyme from NDM-1 gene are called as NDM-1 bacteria, right? And they have resistance towards carbapenem family of antibiotic. Okay, and I want to told you that carbapenem was the main important drug for multi-drug resistance bacteria, but now carbapenem bacteria have also developed resistance to those carbapenem. Okay, so the gene for NDM-1 enzyme is the gene of a large gene family who have the ability to produce beta-lactamase enzyme, mainly the carbapenamase. So that is the main outline, that whenever a sensitive bacteria have acquired the ability to produce NDM-1 enzyme from the gene, the bacteria will convert it into bacterial resistance. Okay, and this NDM-1 gene the sensitive bacteria may have acquired via horizontal gene transfer mechanism. Okay, in most of the cases. Okay, so as a result, now this sensitive bacteria have the ability to produce the gene, and from gene NDM-1 is synthesized, and as a result, whenever we are adding carbapenem against those kind of bacteria, the NDM-1 enzyme simply destroys those carbapenem antibiotic, and as a result carbapenem cannot show its activity. Okay, so that is the concept of NDM-1 resistance. So those kind of bacteria who have the ability to produce NDM-1 are also known as superbugs in media, because they are very difficult to treat. Such bacteria are only sensitive to TG cycline and polymyxin. Okay, that is very important point for MCQ, that what kind of antibiotic you should choose to treat bacteria who have the ability to produce NDM-1. So under such circumstances, your answer should be polymyxin and TG cycline. The most common bacteria that make the enzyme are gram-negative bacteria such as Escherichia coli and Klebsiella pneumonia. Okay. So, but the gene can spread from one strain of bacteria to another through horizontal gene transfer. So, that is the concept of NDM-1. Okay, so the full form of NDM-1 is, try to recapitulate what we have learned, that NDM-1 is the New Delhi metallo-beta-lactamase 1. Okay, as its name suggests, it is an enzyme who have the ability to destroy the beta-lactam antibiotic. Okay, so it was first observed in New Delhi in the year 2009 in the month of December. Okay, and it was first seen in a Swedish national who have developed a antibiotic resistant bacterial infection. Later, after investigation, it was observed that the strain was a carbapenem resistant Klebsiella pneumoniae strain who have the ability to produce a special gene called NDM-1. Okay, or who have a special genome called NDM-1. So, this NDM-1 gene have the ability to produce NDM-1 enzyme. Okay, which is most of the cases a carbapenemase enzyme. That means the enzyme who have the ability to destroy carbapenem antibiotic family. Okay, so those kind of bacterial resistance are very difficult to treat, and that is why they are often referred to as superbugs. So that is the idea. So those bacterial resistance are very difficult to treat. They are often known as superbugs, and they are only sensitive to polymyxin and TG-cycline antibiotics. And the most common bacteria that makes these enzymes are mainly gram-negative bacteria, especially Escherichia coli and Klebsiella pneumoniae. But the gene that can spread from one strain of bacteria to another via horizontal gene transfer. Okay, that means it is also possible that a gram-positive bacteria have the ability to produce NDM-1 that he might get from the gram-negative ones via horizontal gene transfer, such as conjugation, transformation, transduction. So that's it for today. So today we have discussed about NDM-1.